What's good? This your boy Hog here with the Haters Real podcast. Now let's get into this shit right here.
I had to make it look juicy for him.
Come in with the haters. Hit that like button. Now let's get into this shit.
Okay, now we about to get into this situation with CMurder, Corey Miller. CMurder. CMurder has been denied his last appeal. And it was a trio of judges that basically do not want to deal with the case no more. The reason they don't want to deal with the case no more is because they had witnesses at trial that CMurder shot the gun and that witness seen the muzzle flashes from him in his hand. Okay, now Corey Miller, also known as CMurder, was arrested in 2002 in connection with the murder of a 16-year-old Steve Thomas. So Steve Thomas was 16 years old. How did he get in the club? He snuck in the club because he was a fan of CMurder and he wanted to see him. Because you know what? CMurder's from my area. You know, I want to see him. So Steve Thomas at Louisiana's Platinum nightclub. Miller was convicted of second-degree murder in 2003 and sentenced to life in prison in 2009. The conviction was based on statements of two bouncers, Darnell and Kenneth Jordan, who claimed to have seen Miller shoot Thomas. Miller has maintained his innocence and has called for a new trial, along with his brothers and nephew. In 2018, controversy arose with two key witnesses recanted their statements, claiming that authorities pressed them into testifying against Miller. Miller's attorney, Jane Hogan, says that Miller's conviction relies on these witnesses' statements and that the appeals process is ongoing. In November 2023, a federal judge upheld a previous decision that dismissed the recantations as suspect and not reliable. Miller is currently serving his sentence at the Louisiana State Prison. So these two bouncers or these two black men, you know, if there wasn't no witnesses to Steve Thomas, the 16-year-old that got killed, then why do two bouncers, you know, say that they seen CMurder kill this 16-year-old? So who the hell is Darnell and Kenneth Jordan who claimed they seen Miller shoot Thomas? And why, if they was the bouncers or security, why they didn't properly check the 16-year-old? You know what I mean? Why they didn't check the 16-year-old for ID? And I know in these times that, you know, you got teenagers with facial hair and all that, and females that look like they grown, but they not grown. Even when I still go to a local 7-Eleven or go to any gas station to go get a cigar or beer or liquor, hey, I still get ID'd and I'm almost 40 years old. So I'm just gonna tell you like this. Was this situation a setup for the 16-year-old to come there and for CMurder to put himself in this situation? I don't think so. But the 16-year-old did snuck in. I feel like they didn't do proper checks. You know, it wasn't good security. But I feel that CMurder, you're guilty by association. You know, that's just like First 48. You know, if you're there when the murder is being committed, you will be charged with accessory. An accessory to murder will get you time in prison. And they are saying that CMurder was with his posse, and his posse, they was jumping on a 16-year-old. So they beating, A-Town stumping a 16-year-old. But they didn't know in their head that they were stumping down a 16-year-old. So I don't know if the 16-year-old had some liquor up in his system and just started disrespecting CMurder and his posse. But that night, it went down wrong. And it went down wrong. And in the eyes of the law, you know, CMurder, he might be reformed, and he might look like he reformed, but they don't care about that. You know, there's a family that's still out there hurting. You know, Steve Thomas, he was 16 years old. You know, you didn't give him a chance to live his life. You know, and the family, they are hurt about that. You know, CMurder or anybody, you know, like, share, subscribe, comment. If this was your child and your child snuck out and your child was not supposed to be at the club and end up finding out that your child has passed away, how would you feel? So I'm just looking at it like this. CMurder, you wasn't looking safe, being safe, you know. And I want to tell everybody, all the youth, even grown people, you know, you got to quit letting this music gas you up. If you writing this music and writing rap lyrics and stuff, quit acting like you living your rap lyrics. You know, rap is taking a lot of black people out of the black community. You know, you want to have these ego trips and think you better than other people, but you ain't better than nobody, and you ain't better than the program or the system. So, CMurda, he might was true, you know, and he might was, you know, part of the hood, but the hood era is shortly disappearing. You know, they got so many cameras around here. You know, after a while, they don't even need witnesses. They use the cameras, the license plates. They can find out whatever you got going on. You know, you not finna just get away with just killing somebody. And CMurda, they understanding that a 16-year-old was killed. You killed a minor. That's just like adults do not supposed to be putting their hands on a minor. And then for a minor to lose their life, like CMurda, you was there. You was there. Yeah, you was there. There's not no Lil Boosie, there's not no Hurricane Chris, there's not any rappers that can get you out of this situation. And I know it's sad. I mean, it's sad. A lot of people just sit over there and glorify. I mean, they glorify death and murder. You know, I got murder on my mind. You know, why you don't got something else on your mind? You only got one life on this earth. And if you sitting over here wasting your life and being a jabroni and being a Rudy Poo for stuff that don't even make no sense, you know, the next thing you know, y'all don't think about the scholarships to the pen. And the scholarships to the pen, you know, you ain't gonna be able to do what you wanna do. You know, you always gonna be able to have to watch your back. You don't got no privacy. You know, you basically handicapped. You know, all y'all sitting up in prison and you handicapped. You handicapped because, you know what, y'all sitting over there on dead time and y'all trying to find out, how do I get out this situation to get out of this dead time? How you get out of that dead time is to use your mind. Use your brain, use your cerebellum. Because if you use your mind, you will stay away. A lot of people don't know how to sit at home. A lot of people just, you know, I gotta go here, I gotta go there. Hey, if you sit your butt down somewhere, you know, you will not be in these situations. And people out here need to start keeping the faith. Keep the faith and know that somebody be like, hey, come ride with me. You know what, hey, we about to go to the club, we about to do this. If anything sounds like the unordinary, don't put your life on the line. Because you put your life on the line, you go to jail, you know what, they're gonna put a high bond on you, and you know that family ain't gonna be able to get you out. They are not gonna be able to get you out. They put your bail at thousands of dollars, and you know what, they want 10%. So do you get that money back? No, you ain't getting that money back. Whether you guilty or whether you're not guilty, you're not getting that money back. Only thing you're doing is financing the law. You're financing the law and letting the law know that, you know what, I'm out here being a terrorist, I'm out here being a habitual offender. And for CMurda kept that name on him. He didn't say, okay, I'm taking CMurda off, you know, just call me Corey Miller. No, he wanted to keep that CMurda. He wanted everybody to be down for my what? You know, you can't be down for your ninja, you know, because you know what? All that down for my ninja, hey, it's all played out. Streets all play out. People forget about you when you locked up. So you know what? Hey, live, listen, and learn. Quit being out here being phony and quit out here repeating the same thing that generation do. If you think that street cred and stripes is the thing to get, hey, look at CMurda's situation. CMurda, what they did was they threw the gavel down and don't even want to pick it back up because they said CMurda has been judged. So CMurda, he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. So, hey, for the youth or for anybody else out here that's ready to do a first 48 and ready to go peel and ready to go slide and ready to get gassed up on drugs and get gassed up on rap music, hey, just know, hey, they got a place for you. And it will be that police car and you will be in the back seat. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to escort you right to the county. And when they escort you right into the county, you're going to get a court date and you in the system. And it's hard to get out the system if you don't use your mind or you don't know how to beat the system. Hey, but for CMurda situation, hey, y'all learn from this. Hey, I want y'all to like and subscribe to the channel. The haters